What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy, Uncle Reza. Yeah, the Order 1866 has been delayed. Man, the comment section is calling this one the Order 2088. I can't make this shit up, B. This is not a good look, man. And I'm not gonna play the Xbox fanboy pointing fingers on this. I'm not gonna play that because when it's all said and done, we're all equal here. This is an even playing field. Ain't nobody got no games in this bitch. But let's talk about this game. This game hit my radar, I want to say about a month or two back, and I heard about it and people said the graphics were sliced bread reincarnated. No big deal, whatever, man. This next generation gaming, like I expect this. It had to come. And one of the things that stuck out to me about this game was the developers. They came out and said, hey, we're lowering it to I think it was 1080p, but they said they're lowering it to like 24 frames a second or something like that to give it a movie look. And I'm all about that. I'm all about the artistic choice and people making that decision. Especially, I have a PC. I got a GTX 780. Yeah, I know what it's like to see something in a crazy high frame rate, and I know what it's like to see it in a low frame rate, and I know the advantages of both. But what really got me about this was, and we were knee deep in the fanboy war at the point, was the fact that the creators of Rise said they made the exact same decision, and people ridiculed them for that. The Xbox is underpowered, and yeah, right, they just couldn't do it. And now here we go in the all-powerful PlayStation 4, and here's a developer saying, yo, we're gonna do 24 frames a second. That's what we feel comfortable with. That's how we like the game. That's what it looks like. We dig it. That's what we're going with. And no one said anything. Everyone sort of understood the artistic decision now. Like, whatever, what the fuck ever. And then shout out to Drive Club for not being 60 frames a second, for being 30. And again, these numbers mean dick shit fuck to anyone but the people who were making a big stink. So yeah, how about that? But anyway, this game is now delayed to early 2015. This is super fucking annoying because I am still hunting, goddammit, for reasons to buy a PlayStation 4. There is about $500 burning a hole in my pocket that I would love to pick up a PlayStation 4. Matter of fact, my PlayStation 3 is not working right now, and I would love nothing better than to just swap it out for a PlayStation 4. But shit like this is making it hard, man. And the Drive Club thing was sort of like, and then this is like, what the fuck? It's like, what do I have to look forward to? Like a high definition version of Gran Turismo 6? That may actually get me to jump. Maybe like The Last of Us, I may do that. But this sucks on a whole for gamers that this thing gets pushed back. And I don't really want to get into why a game gets pushed back. What's the technicalities behind that, because we really don't know. We're not the creative director, we're not the development studios, we're not the programmers, we don't know why these things. But my focus has always been the who makes the decision. And I feel like these game companies, on a surface level, we're talking Microsoft, we're talking Sony, we're talking EA, they put so much pressure and dates on the developers to get these things out that it's ridiculous, and you end up with half-assed games. If you look at Watch Dogs was pushed back to almost indefinitely, and Watch Dogs just came out, and I've been playing it all weekend, and Snow's touched it as well, and there's a lot of dopeness in Watch Dogs, but I felt like it could be so much better. But yet still, I'm leaning toward Watch Dogs right now as a solid 4 out of 5. But could you imagine what that game would have been like if if it was released when they said it would have been released. That's crazy. So who's applying the pressure here? And one of the things I always respected about Microsoft and Bungie's relationship was Microsoft defended them to the nail. They always, people, you know, the gamers and the media, when is Halo? Where is it? Come on, give me a date. And Microsoft would always say, yo, it's ready when it's ready. And Bungie had that attitude. And at the end of the day, when Halo was released, it doesn't matter, pick one, even if it wasn't your favorite or you didn't like the story, whatever it was a finished game. And it was a platform that they could thrive on and deliver on for the next 1.5 to 2 years to come. That's the dopeness. Now, I would rather have somebody not say anything. Like, don't worry, the game's coming. We got you. You know it's coming. You know when it's good, it'll be here. Versus, yeah, June 2014. And then May 2014 comes and says, oh, guess what? It's going to be early 2015 now. Like, that annoys me. And that really frustrates gamers, especially in this gaming climate where we don't have anything to play right now. And I don't want to say anything, but we weren't exactly floored with a plethora of shit to play. we're really hurting here, and this is unwanted attention for Sony. This is not what they needed, especially after they said 100 games, and yeah, a lot of those were cross platforms, and yeah, they got more games than the Xbox, but there was an arrogance when they delivered that message. And there's an arrogance when they said we're all about the games and better games, and now it's looking really bad. People are upset, and I'm not making this shit up. Like, I read an article, which I'd rather not read. I'd just like to read announcements. I hate reading people's opinions, goddammit. And I'll scroll down to the comments and I'll see how people feel. Yeah, sure. 80% of that's the fucking trolls, like the Xbox dudes commenting on and posting memes on the articles. Like, come on, I cut the shit out. But there's PlayStation guys in there who are just like, ouch. Like, you know, this ain't looking too good. And it's not a major hit. I mean, you still have Drive Club coming this year, and we don't know what they'll announce at E3. I don't think anything that they announce at E3 will be ready for this year. So it's just like, there's a lot of little things that's adding up on the Sony end right now, little frustrations here and there. But as a whole, I hate to see this game get delayed. It looked like a really dope game. The graphics look insane. I was actually looking forward to this. Like, I felt like I wanted to see this in a bundle, and that would have been my really good reason for jumping ship. But I don't know. And plus, this is this development studio that's doing this. This is their first go around. They obviously got a lot of talent here. I want to see him get it right. I really want to see him get it right. But I wish, and I'm just speculating, I wish there wasn't that pressure to give a release date that they couldn't meet for whatever reason. Because now it gives, the game is tainted, just like Watch Dogs was. And it's going to be a lot of hype around this, a lot of disappointment. And for what? Is it worth it? You know, who knows? Anyway, man, it's your boy, Uncle RZA. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this. If you own a PlayStation, how it makes you feel. If you were going to get a PlayStation, does this affect your choice? You let me know. I'm out of here.